Most people think vegetables are always healthy. But some of the vegetables sitting in your fridge right now may be working against your digestion, your energy, and even your long-term wellness. Today, you'll learn the 5 vegetables experts say you should handle with caution, and the 5 vegetables linked to the longest living people on Earth. And trust me, number 3 will surprise you. Let's dive in. Part 1: Vegetables that need special attention. 5 to handle with care. Vegetable number 1. Raw cassava, yucca. Cassava is a root vegetable consumed by millions worldwide, especially in Africa, South America, and Asia. But here's what most people don't know. Raw cassava contains naturally occurring compounds called cyanogenic glycosides. When your body processes these compounds, they can release cyanide. Food safety organizations have documented cases where improperly prepared cassava caused digestive upset and more concerning reactions. The bitter varieties of cassava contain higher levels of these compounds than sweet varieties, but both require proper preparation. The solution is straightforward. Cassava must be peeled, soaked in water for several hours, and cooked thoroughly. Boiling, baking, or frying after proper soaking reduces these compounds significantly. Never eat raw cassava, and if you're buying cassava flour or products, make sure they're from reputable sources that follow proper processing standards. Vegetable number 2. Nightshades. For certain individuals, nightshade vegetables include tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and peppers. For most people, these are perfectly fine. But here's the nuance. Nightshades contain compounds called alkaloids, and some individuals report sensitivity to them. People with certain autoimmune conditions or digestive sensitivities sometimes notice they feel different after eating nightshades. The compounds in nightshades can affect how some people's bodies process inflammation. This doesn't mean nightshades are universally problematic, it's highly individual. If you experience joint discomfort, digestive changes, or skin reactions after eating nightshades, try eliminating them for 3 to 4 weeks and see how you feel. Then reintroduce them one at a time. This elimination approach helps you understand your own body's response. For most people, nightshades are nutrient-dense and beneficial, but personal experience matters. Vegetable number 3. Conventionally grown spinach and kale. And here's number 3, the one that surprises most people. Spinach and kale are nutritional powerhouses, but there's a catch with conventionally grown versions. These leafy greens consistently appear on the Environmental Working Group's list of produce with higher pesticide residues. Their large surface area and the way they're grown means they can absorb more agricultural chemicals. Studies examining pesticide exposure have found associations with various biological markers, though research continues. The concern isn't about occasional exposure, it's about cumulative effects over time, especially for children and pregnant women. Your options: buy organic spinach and kale when possible, or thoroughly wash conventional versions using a produce wash or vinegar solution. Soak greens for several minutes, rinse multiple times, and consider blanching briefly in boiling water, which can reduce some surface residues. If organic isn't accessible, don't skip greens entirely. Just prioritize organic for these specific varieties when you can. Vegetable number 4. Improperly stored potatoes. Green or sprouted, potatoes are a staple food worldwide, but they come with an important safety consideration. When potatoes are exposed to light or stored improperly, they produce a compound called solanine, which gives them a green tint. Sprouted potatoes also increase solanine production. Solanine is the potato's natural defense mechanism against insects and disease, but it can cause digestive discomfort in humans. Food safety guidelines recommend removing green portions entirely and avoiding potatoes with extensive sprouting. The simple solution: store potatoes in a cool, dark, dry place, never in direct light or in the refrigerator. Check them regularly. If you see green patches, cut them away completely with a thick margin around the affected area. If more than a small portion is green or if sprouting is extensive, discard the potato entirely. These simple storage practices keep potatoes safe and nutritious. Vegetable number 5. Vegetables from questionable sources, street vendors in high-risk areas. This isn't about a specific vegetable, it's about sourcing. In areas with water quality concerns or inadequate food safety infrastructure, raw vegetables washed in contaminated water can carry bacteria, parasites, or other contaminants. Travelers to certain regions are often advised to avoid raw vegetables from street vendors or establishments with unknown water sources. This is especially important for leafy greens, which are typically eaten raw and have surface areas where contaminants can remain. If you're traveling in regions with water safety concerns, stick to cooked vegetables, peel fruits and vegetables yourself, or eat at establishments with known safety standards. At home, wash all produce thoroughly regardless of source. This isn't about fear, it's about informed choices based on your environment and circumstances. Before we get to the 5 vegetables you should be eating daily, if you're getting value from this, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. We release research-backed nutrition content every single week. Now let's talk about the vegetables linked to longevity. Part 2: Vegetables supported by longevity research. 5 to consider eating daily. Vegetable number 1, cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cruciferous vegetables are the rock stars of nutritional research. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts contain compounds called glucosinolates. When you chop or chew these vegetables, glucosinolates convert into other compounds that researchers study extensively. Studies have examined how these compounds interact with cellular processes. Population research shows associations between regular cruciferous vegetable consumption and various positive markers in long-term studies. 1 cup of broccoli provides more than your daily vitamin C recommendation, plus fiber, folate, and vitamin K. Here's the preparation tip: lightly steaming cruciferous vegetables preserves more beneficial compounds compared to boiling. Chopping and letting them sit for a few minutes before cooking can actually increase the formation of beneficial compounds. Pair them with a little fat, olive oil, avocado, or nuts, to enhance absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Vegetable number 2, leafy greens, chard, collards, arugula. Beyond spinach and kale, leafy greens like Swiss chard, collard greens, and arugula pack incredible nutritional density. They're loaded with vitamins A, C, and K, plus minerals like calcium and magnesium. What makes them special is their combination of fiber, antioxidants, and phytonutrients in a very low-calorie package. Research examining dietary patterns consistently finds that people who eat more leafy greens show different patterns in various nutritional studies. The fiber in leafy greens feeds beneficial bacteria in your digestive system, and the variety of plant compounds provides a wide spectrum of nutrients. Rotate your greens to get different nutrient profiles. Collards and chard are milder than kale. Arugula adds a peppery kick. Mustard greens offer a spicy note. Mix them into smoothies, sauté them with garlic, add them to soups, or use them as wraps. The key is variety and consistency. Vegetable number 3, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a staple in Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's blue zones where people routinely live past 100. They're rich in beta-carotene, which gives them their orange color, plus fiber, potassium, and various vitamins. What makes sweet potatoes particularly interesting is their low glycemic index compared to regular potatoes. They're processed more gradually by your body, which affects how you experience energy and satiety. Studies examining sweet potato consumption in various populations have noted associations with different nutritional markers. Sweet potatoes are incredibly versatile. Bake them whole, dice and roast them, mash them, spiralize them into noodles, or blend them into soups. The fiber content keeps you feeling full, and their natural sweetness means you don't need added sugars. Keep the skin on when possible for extra fiber and nutrients. Vegetable number 4. Beets. Beets might look intimidating with their deep purple color that stains everything, but they're worth the mess. Beets contain compounds called betalains, the pigments that give them their color, plus nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide. Research has examined how dietary nitrates affect various bodily processes. Athletes sometimes use beet juice as part of their nutrition strategy because of how the body processes these compounds. Beyond performance, beets provide fiber, folate, manganese, and potassium. You can eat beets raw, roasted, pickled, or juiced. Roasting concentrates the natural sweetness. Raw beets add crunch to salads. Beet greens are also edible and nutrient-dense. Sauté them like any other leafy green. Don't be alarmed if your urine or stool turns reddish after eating beets. It's completely normal and harmless. Vegetable number 5. Garlic and onions. Technically alliums, garlic and onions appear in virtually every longevity cuisine worldwide. They've been used in traditional food systems for thousands of years, and modern research has examined why. Garlic and onions contain sulfur compounds that form when you cut or crush them. These compounds have been studied for various biological activities. Population studies have examined dietary patterns that include regular allium consumption and found interesting associations. Here's the preparation secret. After chopping garlic, let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This allows enzyme reactions to occur that form beneficial compounds. Raw garlic is more potent than cooked, but cooked garlic is easier on your digestive system. Add them to almost everything: soups, stir-fries, roasted vegetables, sauces, and salad dressings. Choosing the right vegetables is important, but preparation determines how much nutritional value you actually get. Here's what food science tells us. First, don't overwash fat-soluble nutrients off vegetables. A quick rinse is usually sufficient for organic produce. For conventional produce, a vinegar solution soak followed by rinsing works well. Second, understand that different cooking methods preserve different nutrients. Water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C decrease with boiling, but steaming preserves more. Fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A need fat present for absorption. Add olive oil, nuts, or avocado. Third, eating vegetables raw versus cooked provides different benefits. Raw vegetables give you enzymes and certain vitamins that heat destroys. Cooked vegetables often provide more bioavailable nutrients because cooking breaks down cell walls. The answer: eat both raw and cooked vegetables. Fourth, variety matters more than perfection. Different colored vegetables provide different phytonutrients. Aim for a rainbow throughout the week: dark leafy greens, orange sweet potatoes, red beets, purple cabbage, white cauliflower. Finally, if you struggle to eat enough vegetables, start small. Add one serving to a meal you already eat. Blend them into smoothies. Roast them with olive oil and salt. Roasting makes almost any vegetable taste better. Your palate adapts over time. Here's what matters most: not all vegetables work the same way for everyone. Be cautious with raw cassava, pay attention to how nightshades make you feel, consider organic options for leafy greens with higher residue levels, store potatoes properly, and be mindful of sourcing when traveling. But make cruciferous vegetables, leafy greens, sweet potatoes, beets, and garlic regular parts of your diet. These are the vegetables that appear consistently in populations studied for longevity. They're affordable, accessible, and some of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. If this opened your eyes to something new, smash that like button right now and subscribe to Vital Peak Enigma if you haven't already. We're committed to bringing you nutrition and wellness information backed by real research. Drop a comment below and tell me, which vegetable surprised you most today? Do you have questions about any vegetable we didn't cover? Ask below, I read every comment. Next video, we're examining popular diet trends. Which ones actually have science behind them and which ones are pure marketing hype? You definitely don't want to miss it. Until then, stay curious, keep learning, and make choices that support your long-term wellness.